If it's in your newsfeed, it's in the feed with Aimee+Shawn. 102.7 VGS.
I've been telling you off the air, I'm kind of looking at potentially going on a cruise, Sammy.
Yeah.
That's something. I was thinking about doing it with the boys, too. Like, I found one, there's like a four-day trip with the boys and the flights to Florida, all in $3,100.
And that's all food and everything.
It's not terrible. But then I read stories like this, and I'm like, yeah, cruises are like...
They scare me.
80-year-old left to die on a remote island after she failed to board her cruise ship on time. Aussie Suzanne Rees was on a 60-day, $52,000 trip all the way around Australia. And the first stop was the so-called Lizard Island. Now, there's a hike that you can take, and it's like a guided hike. Mm-hmm. And she fell while climbing this hill. And they asked her to leave the group and head back to the ship. But the fall was bad enough that she couldn't make it back alone. But that's what they told her to do, is make it back alone. She never made it. The cruise left, and she was left for dead. It wasn't until several hours, dinner came, and they're like, oh, hey, where's Suzanne? They turned the boat around. They got the torches out, and they started trying to find her. They eventually do find her on a Sunday, and she was dead. She passed away.
Crazy.
The ship only holds 120 passengers. And you're paying them also
keep track of
like $1,000 a day, bro. That's a lot.
They scare. I saw something. This guy was doing an interview, whether it was Good Morning America or something. Last year, I believe, he fell off of the cruise ship and tread water for, I think, 20 hours.
Wow.
Kick sharks and stuff, like jellyfish stings.
Oh, no.
And that he survived.
What?
But like,
was it Carnival?
No
I've
idea.
been warned about Carnival.
No idea.
Yeah.
But I Patrick's been on one. I've never been on one. I want to, but yeah, this is...
They're dirt cheap, some of them.
I know, because you could die.
Yeah, well, and the cheaper they are, the more reckless I think it gets.
And there are people that are strictly cruise people. Like, they are cruise people. They cruise always. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
If you do, tell me how it is.
I will if I survive. Detroit police officer Matthew Jackson recently embarrassed himself after showing up to a Zoom for virtual appearance at a defendant's hearing, not wearing pants.
Of course.
Here's the clip. Take a listen.
Officer Jackson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson, badge number 3919, out of the 12th precinct.
All right. You got some pants on, officer?
No, sir.
That's amazing.
By the way, they moved on from there. He just tilted it up.
He said no, and
that's
like,
it.
Right.
Like, like other judges, if it was like, heaven forbid, the defendant, that person would be thrown in prison for that. A flight from Washington, D.C. to Rome had to turn around and go back about an hour into the flight. Why? Because someone was somehow able to accidentally drop their laptop in a crack in the cabin, and it fell into the cargo hold below. And the worry is that, like, if the heaven forbids the battery explodes, the whole thing could go down. So they had to go back 3 hours later. So it was a 5-hour delay because of this whole thing. They had to go back, spend 3 hours trying to find where the thing, and then they have to reboard, and everyone on the plane knows you're the jerk.
That's crazy.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Netflix introducing real-time voting for live programming. Subscribers can vote for their favorite contestants during live competition shows. They're going to bring back Star Search.
I feel like Netflix is turning into cable. It really is.
Sorta.
They do live things. There's sports on, live sports, reunions. Now you can vote live.
They are TV now, but like rather than calling a 1-800 number, you're going to be able to use a remote and say that button and vote immediately and maybe see the graph as it moves live, which is cool. Although it kind of just feels like that inevitably the presidency will be on Netflix. Yeah. It's a sign of the apocalypse. That's a little idiocracy-like. Here's another sign of the apocalypse. Dictionary.com has announced their 2025 word of the year is 6-7.
I love it.
The word of the year is 2 numbers. So help me God.
They saw a major spike in like June or something crazy. I was seeing that. Romy says it often, and it's hysterical. I told you Jaden's teachers at Centennial, they all say it just to stop it. They're like, if we're using it, they'll stop using it. Maybe. And my nephew Bruin filled out his math homework and put every single answer 6, 7, 6,
God,
7,
what
6.
are we doing? Finally, a California woman bought a vintage ghost face mask at Goodwill for $5. She sold it on eBay for $700.
Oh my God.
I think we all had that ghost
That's
face
a
mask
win.
back
Yeah,
in the
we
day.
did.
Man,
We
it
did.
smelled okay too. I remember that.
Yeah.
Brittany Carey, pleasantly surprised, and now she's going to buy diapers and groceries.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go. Good flip for you.
Yep.
Pediatric dietitians recommend letting kids enjoy a free-for-all of Halloween candy on Halloween night and maybe even the day after. They say once the excitement's passed, then they kind of get over it, and then three a day. But let them be kids.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of do. Not on like school nights though.
No,
but today,
Friday is a perfect
tomorrow.
day.
Yeah, perfect. But I'm telling you, my husband Patrick probably allows the candy in our house for maybe 48 hours, and he tosses it.
Yeah, and relatively same. Like they will be all about the candy for a day or two, and then it will kind of go in the pantry and be forgotten
up top.
about, and then we throw it out.
Yep.
That's exactly what happens every time. And it's same with toys. What I do is I see a toy they're not really playing with much anymore. I will remove it and I'll wait for about a week. And if they don't mention where did that go, it goes
Donated,
donated or in the trash.
Yep,
Every
exactly.
time. I don't feel bad at all. A 1977 Topps Star Wars Luke Skywalker card. Wow,
That's a
man,
lot.
you got Star Wars nerds and baseball card nerds just coming together. It recently sold for $268,000.
Wow.
The previous rookie card high was $78,000 set in November 2023.
Star Wars
there we
people
go.
always have money.
Honest to God, where do they get it? Really, I just need to know. Microsoft's Azure. Have you ever heard of Azure?
I feel like, yeah, maybe.
You see those commercials for AWS, for the Amazon cloud service. It's essentially Microsoft's version of that. They had a massive outage yesterday. It's kind of similar to what Amazon Web Services had. All the Microsoft stuff went down. Starbucks, Costco, Kroger, a bunch of airlines. Over 500,000 companies depend on it. There's several hours of downtime finally back up and running. But it goes to show you, maybe you shouldn't put your entire business on a cloud. Mm-hmm. Just saying. Most Henderson, wrong city there, Sean. Most Houston students are not allowed to wear Halloween costumes this year.
Why?
Houston stinks. The district wants to focus on instruction and limit spooky celebrations. Middle and high schoolers are not allowing costumes. Some elementary schools may allow them under specific conditions. See, like cell phones in school, heck no. But this, just let them have a day.
I know.
No masks, though.
Yeah, Romy is wearing his costume at school today, and he couldn't bring any of his knives and all those things. But I think it's cute. I don't. It's fun. It's one day.
Yeah, just let it be. 20-year-old Dumfries, just ironic here. Dumfries, Virginia man recently arrested for chasing Walmart customers while naked.
Wow.
That's a very Florida story for Virginia. Right. Lance Irving Lesson Jr. charged with indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication. He was under the influence at the time of the incident, which should come as no surprise to anyone. A man turned his wedding tux into a billboard. He sold ad space on the suit to help pay for his big day. His name is interesting. Dagobert Renouf. Got over 20 companies to sponsor his outfit. Looked like the menu over at the Cheesecake Factory. The ads ended up covering the tux's cost with $2,000 left over.
Wow.
Honest to God, man.
I like it.
These vows brought to you by Carl's Jr. Finally. I love everything about this story because it's so Florida. A thumbless Boca Raton, Florida man named James Pruden was recently charged with stealing an AK-47 at a gun show.
Oh my gosh.
Pruden, who lost his thumb to a tiger years ago.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
There's so many levels to it.
Yeah.
Was identified by a vendor after being caught on camera. Authorities found the stolen weapon at his home. They say James was easy to identify from the video. Why, you may ask? Because he was wearing a shirt with his name on it.
I did the same thing when I stole those political signs, remember?
Oh, yeah. She stole political signs in the great state of New York. And everyone's like, we saw the girl. And she was wearing a varsity shirt that said Thomas.
No,
or it said Montgomery.
Yeah. Oops.
I wonder if you were on the feed back then.
Aimee and Shawn.